Built in 2000 from fiberglass, Waikura originally belonged to Te Wānanga o Aotearoa and was provided as a Waka tangata for students who studied the program Kaihoi Waka. It was used at Rahui Pōkeka campus Huntly and was later commissioned by Te Wānanga o Aotearoa and Kingitanga, Pōtatau te Wherowhero te Tuawhitu in 2008 to become part of the Ngā Waka tauā o Tainui fleet. According to one source, the waka was named Waikura due to the waka when filled with rainwater turning a reddish-brown colour. Waikura is currently crewed by descendants of Ngāti Mahanga. The name Taatahi derived from the area at the congruence of the Wāhi stream in the Waikato River, the final resting place of Tāhere Tiki Tiki Tuatahi at Taatahi along the Wāhi stream Huntly. As a river people, all marae and hapu along the Waikato River have their own tātahi or landing places. Ora refers to Waikato Tainui's commitment to restore the health and well-being of the Waikato River and its tributaries for future generations. In 2007, work commenced on this new waka tauā to commemorate the 150-year celebrations of the Kingitanga in 2008. This was to be the first waka of its kind in this generation and would therefore ensure that the mastery of waka carving would be preserved by the next generations of master carvers in Waikato. On the 2nd May 1858, Pōtatau te Wherowhero was formally consecrated as Kīngi Māori at Ngā Huinga in Ngārua Wāhia. The 150th celebrations returned to Ngā Huinga on Friday 2nd May 2008 to recognise the establishment of the Kingitanga movement and in remembrance of the commitment from tribes of the Motu who had bestowed the mantle of unity on King Tuheitia's predecessors and into the current day. On the eve of the waka launch, karakia were held at midnight to return the waka to the riverside, and then at 5 a.m, the formal launch of the waka onto the river. The waka was named at the 5 a.m. karakia Taatahiora by Kingitanga, Pōtatau te Wherowhero te Tuawhitu. While Taatahiora was being built, Tangi te kiwi tuarua was also refurbished and reconstructed by the same team of carvers who were working on Taatahiora, Warren McGrath and others. The wood used to recreate Tangi te kiwi tuarua was leftover timber used for the making of Tāhere Tiki Tiki tuarua. He was relaunched at the same time as Taatahiora on Friday 2nd May 2008 at Ngā Huinga, Ngārua Wāhia, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of the Kingitanga. The waka tauā of Tainui continue to attend many other national events in support of Kingitanga, namely the Waitangi Day celebrations in Waitangi 2009, the World Rowing Championships 2010 held at Karapiro, Cambridge, and the Rugby World Cup 2011 that was held at the Viaduct in Auckland. Waka tauā are and have always been a source of immense pride for iwi, as can be verified in tribal histories throughout the country. They represent the prestige of the tribe and continue to inspire awe in those who have the privilege of witnessing them in full flight. There are 5 Tainui waka tauā in use on the Waikato River today, namely Tūmanaku, Te Rangatahi, Tāhere Tiki Tiki Tuarua, Taatahiora and Waikura. The oldest in the fleet are Tūmanaku and Te Rangatahi. They were built for the 1940 Waitangi Centennial as a result of a dream by Princess Te Puea Herangi that a fleet of 7 waka, representing the descendants of the 7 canoes of the Great Migration, would attend the Centennial. To those that are familiar with the waka tauā and before venturing out on the water will say, Tāhere Tiki Tiki has to be in the middle or he will play up. And so he continues to take his rightful place between the 2 elders on the river. The fleet would not be complete without the inclusion of Taatahiora and Waikura, as they too continue to give support to Kingitanga, Pōtatau te Tuawhitu. In the words of the waka tauā whānau themselves, To me, the Waka tauaa is the true symbol of the prestige of our people on the river, on the sea and around the coast. Our waka have been paddled at Waitangi, Auckland and many other places. Firstly, to display the prestige and influence of the king, of our tribe and of our waka, and to demonstrate the unity of our people. Because the crew members of our waka are gathered from the many marae affiliated with the Kingitanga. So when we go into the river or the sea, there is but one voice leading, no matter where the paddler comes from, or which marae, or what his whakapapa is, or if he has whakapapa connections to the Kingitanga. When he boards the waka, there is only one voice, and that is the voice of the Kingitanga. The carvings on the waka tauaa set it apart from other types of waka, like waka kōpapa and waka tete. What they were used for historically was going to war. There are certain rules that we abide by, the tikanga on the waka tauaa. For us in Tainui, we have no wahine go on the waka, only tāne. No kai on the waka, no money or jewellery, stuff like that. For the future of our waka, in oppressive times and in the face of negativity, be resolute in holding fast to the kaupapa. Know who's in front and who's behind. To utilise the words of Te Puia, paddle in unison, thrust forward the paddle, hold firmly to the paddle.